Let me welcome you to the Smokebox. Windows up, couple in rotation. Hot boxed out about 3 or 4 faces.
What's your name, boy? What kind of name is that for a nigga?
Horrible. My mom told me the best advice when I walked out the door the first day. She said, you know what? I can see you're nervous, but I'm going to tell you something. Just go be you, and it won't feel like a job. If you go try to go be other people, it's going to feel like a job.
You got to enjoy
said,
what you do.
Damn, that's some real shit. So when I went to work, it took a little bit of while because I was kind of timid and shy a little bit in the beginning. But a lot of the interview stuff, a lot of the stuff that I did really came from my heart and who I was, because that's stuff that I wanted to ask those artists as a fan. So people got to be, like, I never set up interviews. Like, it was never written questions. You see me.
Yeah.
It was at the moment because I like that. I like the at the moment.
Spontaneous.
Like, spontaneous. Like, we're having a conversation. Like, I'm sitting, like, we're
Yeah.
having a conversation now. So if you think it out too much, it would throw me. Like, I've thought out a few interviews and it threw me off in the long run. It was like, why did I do that? I should have just talked to her.
Because maybe they didn't go even the direction that
It did, exactly.
you thought it might go if you asked.
It happened. That's how I know these examples. MC Ren was on my show one night, and I asked MC Ren. I'm thinking, I'm gonna ask him, does he play his music for his kids? Of course he's gonna say, yeah, he does. He's a real nigga from Compton. And Ren is my homie, so I'm thinking this is what he's gonna say. You know what? Now, so I'm thinking, yeah, Ren, do you play your music for your kids? He looks at me straight. He goes, no, I do not play my music for my kids, man. So then that threw me off that day, and I'll never forget. I always use Ren as an example because I never did that again. Because then I didn't know what to come with next.
You didn't
I'm
know,
like,
yeah.
oh shit, he just threw me off. I wasn't ready for this. So that then I learned, don't ever do that. You let them talk, and then go from there and pick up things from there as they go along. And there's a lot of stuff I want to ask them.
And that's why it's like a conversation.
Right. Hey man, I got Ren in front of me. Man, you know what I want to ask Ren? Man, when I had I'll tell you a crazy story. When I had KRS-One, I had envisioned that before. I said, man, if I ever had a chance to ask KRS-One some shit, I'll ask him, woo. Man, I want to know woo. So one day if he's in front of me, I realized, oh my God, I'm actually having this dream. It's happening to me.
Here.
He's right here.
He's right here.
And so it's happening. So that's why when people say,
what was the question?
No, I don't even really remember what it was. The question. I'm just saying for people that when you say sometimes you got to envision it first, it's absolutely true because I envisioned that first, and then it came to me that way. Never knowing I'd be interviewing the guy. At the time I envisioned it, I didn't even think of being on the radio like that. So it was kind of crazy. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, that's what's interesting about interviewing people. You know what I mean?
It's crazy. Whole different get down. Now, once again, you went to radio and caused some really good shit to happen. Not only for yourself, but actually the game in the West Coast, and for a lot of artists, you know, from other places, you broke a lot of records. Now you had like, you know, a big influence, and you had your hand on the pulse of the street here in Southern California.
Yeah.
You know, then all of a sudden you fucking pull out. Yeah. Because as we know, the politics in the game is fucked up. I got burned on it. You got burned on that.
Yeah.
But you went back to tour life, and you came back.
Boom. And
with Cypress Hill, no less.
Heavy.
Which is, you know, this is a part of the 25-year anniversary edition Smokebox. You know, I know how the history is. I mean, you know, we go back since we were kids and shit like that. But I'll tell people this that don't know. If it wasn't for Julio G, Cypress Hill doesn't exist, because he knew Muggs before we knew Muggs. He introduced us to Muggs. He was DJing for Sen Dog's younger brother, who will remain nameless here. You know, and Sen Dog and I needed a DJ, and he knew Muggs, right?
Yeah.
Correct?
And we were doing shows before Muggs because we all used to run together and do like these like fucking like little talent show things. We were just young kids, but we were doing it because people in Southgate didn't really understand we were doing in backyards. Because if you remember back, it was a routine that we had at the end of my mix, and it was Genius of Rap, and I would cut up Genius of Rap, and you guys would flip the mics.
We'd bring our own mics.
Yeah, bring our own mic, and they wouldn't know what that was. They never seen that, so but some people liked it, and some people didn't. They weren't really tripping off us. That's why the other day, I forgot who was Sen Dog or Mud. Somebody said, yeah, they weren't really tripping off us. He was absolutely right when he said that. They weren't really vibing with us. It was more new wave and rock, and some people got it, but they wouldn't catch it. But we wanted to get outside of that, and that's where I had my mom's car, and we used to go dip out and do the little K-Day events and the little Roy Kaufman events, and like, can we get on this talent show, and can we get on this, and we just was trying. We was trying. So we go way back, and then Muzz came, and that's what happened is I took y'all to his house to do that demo.
To do the demo.
That was our first. This guy had his. I was DJing for this guy, and he knew some people, and he's like, "You want to do a record? We could figure it out." I was like, "Okay, well, let me get my homies." Then I went over, picked him up. Let's go to this guy Muggs' house. He got a recorder, and we did the first Cypress Hill. They weren't even called Cypress Hill back then. It was just we were doing a demo. Yeah. It was a demo. It wasn't even a group yet. It was just we're all gonna rap off Houdini, and we rapped all on Houdini, and that's how Muggs then started wanting to come to the block, because Muggs didn't really hang out with too many people when I knew him. So I was like, hey, come over here. You smoke weed. They smoke weed. You should come through, my nigga. Shit, come over. Let's go fuck with him. And that's how I started bringing him on Cypress. And then 1580 came. Boom, I took off to do that, and he stayed on the block. And then y'all created that. And then Mello came back, and we did Mentirosa. That's how all that came about. That was a little bit later when I was getting out of 1580 KD. So, you know, we all been doing it for each other and getting down with each other for a long time. Yeah, and it's because everybody's talented, and everybody has their own talent and brings their own thing to the table. You know, and it's like when I go work with you guys at Cypress, I learned a lot from that, because I don't have, I couldn't pay for that experience to be able to go, as much as it may seem like, oh shit, like, you know, I'm doing some shit over here. No, I look at it like, damn, this is really dope. They let me ride the wheel and let me take the wheel. Hey, I think we should do this. Let's rock this. These are like ideas that I had in my head from other stuff from before that I just gather up, and I go, this is perfect for them. This works with this song, and let's flip this. And you see how we do the show now. It's way different than when we first started. We just started flipping it around now, and now we got a whole thing going with it. So it's a great experience for me, because I get to learn about crowds all around the world.
And you've been the tour DJ for about 10 years, right?
Almost 10 years now, yeah. And then I did a couple years with y'all in 2001, 2002.
That's right.
And then that was the beginning, but
you did tours with Everlast as well.
And then I toured with Everlast, and I toured with Gerardo, Rico Suave. That was a lot of fun too.
That's right.
I did stuff with him, and then I did like I said, Everlast was fun, because when I work with Everlast, he works with a band, so the DJing with a band is really a different kind of pocket. So it's just, you have to be very spontaneous with bands stuff, because it's not a drum machine that's boom boom. It's a band, so any little feel you got to be. But it was fun, man. I just had so much fun with them guys, because rocking with a band is. Now I know why dudes want to be rock stars, because there's something about rocking with a band. You must feel that with Prophets of Rage. That's crazy. It's like, it's a whole other experience with a band up there, man. And when they're all in unison and you're in unison, you just feel like, oh, like a wave. Oh my God, we killed it tonight. That's the shit,
crazy.
Man. No feeling like it. You know what I mean?
What's the most memorable show for you that you see? That you've done.
Oh, you mean concert with you guys? Or just anybody in general?
Yeah.
Oh man, I've done some great things with you guys. Like that one in LA that we did, that was really dope, man. To be able to play in downtown at Jay-Z Festival, that was really cool, because that's my city. Yeah, Made in America. And then we got up there and rocked it on turntables, and it was in front of our city, and that was a real big deal to me, man. Because it's like, I like to play everywhere in the world, but it's like I enjoy my city the most, because it's where I'm from, and it just feels like, damn, I accomplished something. We just ghetto. We just came from the hood. We're not really supposed to be doing things like that, so it's a big accomplishment. Even at our age today, to me, it blows my mind still.
Let me ask you this, as a DJ. I got like 2 more questions.
Yeah,
this one I have to ask. What was the first song you made your first DJ routine to?
Wow, DJ routines. I think, if I remember correct, wow, I want to say that it might have been Sucker MCs and cutting the boom pop 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 bicka pop 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 bicka pop bicka pop bicka pop bicka bicka boom pop pop bicka pop pop bicka pop pop bicka boom pop pop. It was the tat 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 tat. That's why I kind of started to learn.
It had a freaky
how to make me choppy.
Yeah.
You know, because you had to get it precise for it to sound like the drum. So that's what made. You know, sometimes I learn to practice on very precise things, because it makes you chop everything very precisely. Whatever other sound you hear, you start. You know, you hear boom pop pop pop. So it's pop 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 pop. You know, you gotta. Okay, I gotta find pocket of that. You know.
Yeah, make a
so that
different
makes you
ride
really
out of it.
tight. Yeah, that makes you very tight when you scratch. That's why if you notice the way the style that I scratch in is very tight driven, like it's just I always try to get the little pocket of it, the boom 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 boom. That's my kind of style, you know what I mean? That's what I enjoy, you know what I mean? I like a lot of other people's styles too, but for me that's what is enjoyable for me.
Word up. And obviously we're in Smokebox, so I have to ask this question right here. What is the favorite strain that Julio G likes to cheat?
Ooh, that's good, man. I have so many because it depends on the time. Like right now, I'm more into hybrids right now and sativas because
You like to function.
Yeah, I gotta function. I have a lot of things going on during the day, and then I have this radio station going on, so I gotta so much stuff going on. I gotta keep my mind going. If I get too stuck, I have to force myself out of it. It doesn't mean I can't function when I'm on higher weed, but it feels like it's a lot more. I gotta kind of fight out of it, you know what I mean? So I don't like really doing that no more. So I say, okay, let me just find some cool shit that I can smoke this. I'm good, but it keeps me going though, and it's a cool. That's why I like a little bit of the indica mixed with the sativa, you know, and the hybrid. That's why I like a little bit of the high with the
bread.
Yeah. But right now, like off the top, I like M&M cookies. I like that. I got the LA Kush, the Los Angeles Kush. I fuck with heavy. That's Bombay. I fuck with the jet fuel. That's the shit. I like this. Oh man, what's the lemon?
Lemon drop.
Not the lemon drop. What's the
Lemon tree?
The lemon tree, man. That lemon tree is. Oh my god, that's just the shit to me. Like taste wise, that is like the tastiest shit to me that's out that I've tasted right now. So I dig those. But yeah, I think I like M&M. And the cookies I be fucking with tough.
Word up.
That's my thing right now, yeah.
And tell them about the radio station.
Right now, if you guys could catch me on a 1580 Dash Radio, if you're not knowing about Dash Radio, it's an application that you get for your phone. Just look for the Dash Radio app, and it has a bunch of different stations on it. And the one that I do is called 1580, and it's like satellite but for free. So you got a bunch of these stations, and it's really cool, man. You're gonna enjoy it if you check it out. I do like an old school hip hop station. BREAL has a station. They got BREAL TV on there. You got the Beat Junkies got a station on there, or Native Rhymes on there, and who else is on there? Odd Future got a dope channel on
Everybody's
there.
on there.
XXL got a dope channel on there. There's a lot of cool stuff on there. So check it out. Dash Radio app. Get it for your phone. Check it out online. DashRadio.com. And while you're there, just check out 1580. Give me 15 minutes of your time. You're going to enjoy it, man. You know what I mean?
Boom.
So, just like that.
Hell yeah. Julio G in the Smokebox. Well, thank you for taking
thank you, man.
the
This has
time.
been fun. I love watching the Smokebox, man.
Chop it up.
So now I get to be in here.
Cypress Hill 25-year edition. You know what I'm saying? You're going to be seeing us everywhere.
Yeah,
So,
that's right. See you at the 30, too.
See you at the 30, baby.
We're just getting started, man.
So leave a comment, subscribe to the channel. Fuck with Julio G. Fuck with BREALTV. You know what I'm saying? We are out of here.
Peace.
Let me welcome you to the smoke box. Windows up, couple in rotation. Hot boxed out about 3 or 4 faces.